Apparently, the GTA 6 trailer is a banger, according to those who have seen it, and Rockstar Games looks to be doing some interesting teasing on their latest newswire, even though it has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. Alright, so if you've been watching my videos for a bit, you know that we've referenced this guy, Jason Schreier, for a long time. He used to write for Kotaku, now he writes for Bloomberg, he has his own podcast, he's written his own video game books, and hours before Rockstar Games came out with their message, a note from Sam Hauser that stated that next month was the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games, that they are truly grateful and humble, and that they are very excited that in early December they're going to release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. He actually leaked that was going to be happening from a handful of insider sources that he has at Rockstar Games. So he had the information before everyone, and he's had information in the past. Well, on his latest podcast, the Triple Click podcast, he actually talked about the GTA 6 trailer. I want to play that clip for you guys right now, and if you'd like to listen to the whole thing, I'll leave a link to it in the description.
And we are back. It's time for one more thing. Jason, why don't you go first?
Yeah, so my one more thing is a video game called Red Dead Redemption 2.
I've heard of it.
And so a little bit of backstory here. Last Tuesday, after we recorded our podcast, I had a late night breaking the news that GTA 6 was going to be announced. They were going to say, hey, trailer in December. And then the next day after it happened, it got me kind of going back and looking at old Rockstar trailers, which, by the way, there's nobody better in this business at making trailers than
Amazing.
Rockstar.
Nope, they're the best.
Every single one is just a banger, and from what I've heard, this one is going to be a banger too. But yeah, Red Dead 2. I mean, we're only 3 weeks away now, something like that. A few weeks away from the new GTA 6 or the first GTA 6 trailer.
So the big takeaway is he says there's nobody in the business better at making trailers than Rockstar. Every single one is a banger, and from what I've heard, this one is going to be a banger too. So this shouldn't come as any surprise. We would certainly hope that the GTA 6 trailer is going to be fantastic and is going to give us a lot of cool stuff to look at. But that podcast actually came out on November 16th, which means that it looks like the trailer has actually been ready for a few weeks now, which is not surprising. I feel like Rockstar is only going to announce something if they know 100% they can deliver on it, which is typically why we don't see them give away release dates that early in advance. So if they were still working on the trailer, there could be things that said, ooh, I don't know if we're ready to release this or not. But I feel like this means it has been ready for a good amount of time. And more interestingly, he also says we're only 3 weeks away now, somewhere like that, only a few weeks away from the new GTA 6 trailer. So again, since that was posted on the 16th, even though he's only probably speculating, although he might have his own insider sources, he seems to anticipate that the trailer will happen next week in the first full week of December and not necessarily this Friday, which of course is the first day of December. So once again, I found that to be very interesting. I'll leave a link to the entire podcast in the description if you'd like to take a look at it for yourself. It's a really cool show. They talk about a lot of interesting topics and whatnot. But anyways, let's move on. The GTA 6 community is on pins and needles right now. We're waiting for a brand new post or a message from Rockstar to give us some more details on what's going on in terms of the GTA 6 trailer, when it might be announced, if there's going to be a countdown, etc. Well, over the last couple of days, many fans have gotten heart attacks, especially if they have their notifications on for Rockstar on social media, because they have made quite a few posts. One of them in particular was talking about how they have some new merchandise over at their music record store, Circo Loco Records. It's a t-shirt and a water bottle, which again, if you see the post come up, you're like, oh, Rockstar's talking about something, and it's just a t-shirt and a water bottle. And then the next day, they talked about how the GTA Online community successfully crushed over 126 million cans of Sprunk and E-Cola in November, and that we're going to be getting some exclusive content for the next update when it arrives in online. So again, you saw the notification, you're like, all right, it's got to be Rockstar talking about something, but in reality, it's not. And because today is Thursday, no surprise, Rockstar is talking about GTA Online. However, there's a couple of interesting things in the GTA Online Newswire article that I feel are worth pointing out. So this week is all about Project Overthrow, but mysteriously, this Newswire post feels very, very empty. There aren't many discounts. There aren't many bonuses. There isn't, in fact, a whole lot really to talk about. And I don't know if this is because GTA 6's trailer is looming right around the corner. It's just kind of an observation I've noticed from someone that has paid attention to pretty much every single Newswire post that Rockstar has put out. So take it with a grain of salt. I just found that to be kind of interesting. Now, two other things I found to be kind of interesting, and this is something we've talked about in previous videos, it's sort of the color scheme that Rockstar chooses to use for some of the vehicles they give us in online. Like, for example, this livery that they're giving away right now, the Galaxy livery for the Mammoth Avenger, you can get that between now and December 11th, has lots of purples, pinks, colors that we would associate with Vice City. And same with the Dinka Sugoi, which is the Lucky Wheel vehicle. It has almost the exact same pattern, sort of a purple with a pinkish pearlescent. And even look at what they did to the Sugoi logo itself. They kind of put this like grungy graffiti purple splatter on there. That to me is pretty interesting, and I'm not the only one who feels that way as well. Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 chimed in and said that this was an interesting color choice for the podium vehicle as well, and even pointing out that the podium picture has the same purple splatter on the names, and even doubling down on what I said earlier that this was a shorter Newswire post. As someone said, definitely a shorter Newswire, feels kind of rushed, with TezFunds2 saying this is typically the articles we get around major announcements or DLC reveals, except in this case it's definitely trailer related, and this certainly has to do with the GTA 6 trailer. So the shortness level of the Newswire and the fact that Rockstar's using some very interesting colors, I feel like in a way Rockstar might be teasing what the colors of the GTA 6 logo could be. They're very Vice City inspired if it is going to be purples and pinks and even blues. And yes, I understand that that is the colors of the Lucky Wheel, as you can see by the logo on the left, but I still feel like this is an awfully interesting coincidence. And last but not least, I don't know if this is either the biggest troll of all time, completely unrelated, or another company trying to sabotage Rockstar. You guys know that former Rockstar Games president Leslie Benzies, he obviously left Rockstar. He founded his own studio, Build a Rocket Boy. He's coming out with his new game Everywhere. Well, wouldn't you know that the alpha for Everywhere officially opens on December 5th. 2023. I just feel like the timing of that is very hysterical, very convenient as well. If you guys are truly interested in it, you'll be able to play the Everywhere Alpha between December 5th and December 18th. If you go to their website, you can sign up for it and you can get involved. But I just feel like the timing of that is absolutely perfect. And maybe they know something that we don't. I feel like there's no way they would put this out after the GTA 6 trailer because I feel like not too many people would be interested in it. But if they do it before, you might get enough eyeballs on it to say, hey, I'll play this or I'll check it out before the trailer gets here. I don't know. All of this seems incredibly strange and that date seems very conflicting. But either way, let me know what you think on everything we discussed in this video today. Jason Schreier's comments on the trailer, Rockstar's interesting Newswire that is short and has a very specific color scheme. And what do you think of Rockstar's rival having their alpha come out right in time for the trailer? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.